the microphone.
I have a really good question for you both.
What's up?
Here's your question.
Out of the three of us, who is who in the New Day?
I'm Xavier Woods because I'm fucking Paige, baby. Hey. I'm sorry.
You know who isn't fucking Paige?
Me?
Alberto Del Rio.
Who is just signed.
Who is signed?
Actually,
Why?
if you want me to answer this question, Cass is Big E because he's injury prone. Why it's Kofi because he's the oldest, and I'm Xavier because I'll never accomplish anything in my life.
Yeah, let's go. He knows his spot, baby. Let's go. No. Yo, real talk though. No, Rio isn't technically signed. Triple H just made a fucking awful, disgraceful decision to make him their champion, and now he technically they have to do something about that.
Dude, it's a
47
shame.
years old.
Some of the other people on that list, you know, Vikenyo, obviously, Elio Del Dr. Wagner Jr., he's fucking great. He's really
Ron
great.
Wagner.
You see that LA
Wagner's
Park is on
dead.
there, but they called him La Parka? Like, that's not even a bit.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, it's over for the Federation in 2025. We're moving on. We're moving away from the Fed.
Dude, fucking the MCU's coming back, but like the Fed is not.
One falls, the other one rises in power.
I don't know what to do about it anymore. We're really in the trenches now.
All I'm saying
Speaking of
is
trenches,
the war.
The war is ravaging people's lives every day.
It's coming.
Just a small donation of 5 cans of beans can save.
You too can help the War Raiders.
You too can on Ivar's birthday.
Happy birthday, Ivar!
Happy birthday, Ivar.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Ivar.
speaking of happy birthday, it's none of our birthdays.
no
Welcome
way.
My
to
birthday was like
GoodBadBruv.
3 weeks ago.
My birthday's next month. I'm
That's
gonna be
a shame.
23. and
Happy
I'm old
Dusty
man.
Rhodes died day. It'll be 10 years since that happened.
Jesus Christ, you guys are
Rhodes
fucking,
died on my birthday.
you guys are fucking children, bro. It's like, dude, I'm fucking 27. Y'all are still 23. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, man.
Hurry up.
We've got our whole lives ahead of us. Wyatt, 1 foot in the grave. Just melting away his life.
Dying first, baby.
The quicker you get out of recording this fucking pod.
Here's a sad question. How do you want to be? Do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated?
How do you want to die, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
How do you want
to die? No, that's a completely different
That's way
question.
better. How do you want to go out?
How do you want to be dealt with at the funeral?
Okay, so basically, like, I want to be like, so I want basically like to be like half cremated,
Yeah,
like just the top half,
and then
the bottom half in
a roast. Like this.
leave just the legs.
Yeah.
Leave the legs, but just
like a
keep the
pig
top
leg on
half
the wheel.
cremated, so that way you're just like, wow, he had really nice legs. Look at that.
I want to
Like,
be.
like a
I want to be
fucking-
ground up in a mincer and then smoked.
I want to be buried. I want to be buried face down.
in the dirt. She said,
Ass
just
up.
in the dirt.
Yeah, actually, I did read one. There was a great comment I read. It was on Reddit, but it's actually funny, unfortunately. It was like, how would you make your funeral unique? And somebody said, I'm just gonna have my casket open with me face up, with Pop Goes the Weasel playing very ominous.
What's happened? What the fuck is going on?
I'm also impartial to getting Weekend at Bernie's, but I'm like Yoshiko, like I'm in a wrestling match with Minoru Suzuki with my dead body, like all my
Yeah.
shit's
I'll be
taken
real.
out.
One of the coolest things that I can think of is like before I die, I have like an airing of grievances to everyone who shows up to the funeral. And I just go like, I want you to play this right here. And it basically just me airing my shit out to everyone.
Simon, sort your fucking haircut out. It's been 50 years and we've been watching you go to the barber.
You are a fuck up. A product of my rejected semen.
We're like, what the fuck?
Bastard from a basket.
I took a day off work to come here. You fucking. What the
Just
fuck?
fucking shit
Stop
on
throwing
every-
eggs at your coffin. Fucking piece of shit.
And finally, Just keep going and going.
Oh, here's another thing. Fuck you, Mom. How dare you not make me turkey dinosaurs for dinner every single day?
Oh, one more thing.
Shit.
Bojack, fuck you. No, I'm joking.
Don't say that.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Hits you with a Gonzo bomb into your grave.
Gonzo bomb. He needs to hit you with that Bojack bomb. One of the
I know, but like Bojack and Gonzo.
8 variations he has of that move, man.
I'll just fucking end it with fucking, and Zane, you were my only friend throughout this whole journey.
Zane, will you marry me?
Zane, fuck you.
I'm dead, but will you marry me?
Tony, fuck you.
Shut up, man. We get it.
Chair, my win-loss record in Letter League is still better than yours beyond the grade, you piece of shit.
How do you guys want to die?
This is such a morbid episode. We're 5 minutes in.
I want to get plowed by a train.
Jeremy Renner, plowed.
I want to have the shut up. I want to have the moment from Final Destination where it's like, well, you could just drop dead.
Yeah, that was good.
I want to have that.
You know what? Maybe like this is a regular show reference right here, but like
Okay.
in a shopping cart, off a cliff, into the ocean, filled with fireworks from a third world country. That's my final wish. To go out in the blaze.
Whoa.
That episode ends, you just hear the cart going.
I saw a fucking TikTok. It was like Mordecai Rigby after seeing the most like immoral, terrible genocide the world's ever seen. Whoa!
Whoa!
I think I want to go out like in V for like how a V goes out in V for Vendetta, where like I die and then I get put on a train that's loaded with TNT and I just get sent, and the train gets sent directly to one of my enemy's houses, you know, or I get sent to like the White House or something like that. And just gone.
Oh, I would be one of those motherfuckers who, when I die, I will make like an elaborate game afterward. Like,
Oh my God.
Oh, like someone.
I'm Nickel from 1948. We're getting one step closer to our answer.
Yep.
Yeah, like they find the files for like a short film in your fucking drive. It's like, play this when I'm dead.
Play this when I'm dead, motherfucker.
Anyway, speaking of being dead inside, we all have a Twitter that you can go follow. So you should
don't follow it,
that.
honestly. Who cares about Twitter, dude?
I'm done with
everything. Dude,
you're done with Twitter? You said that 2 months ago.
We're done with Twitter in the big 2025.
It's getting to the point where I'm just like, wow, every ad is just some insane Nazi shit.
Dude, it's either that or like people in Israel, like some religious shit. Like sometimes it's like porn. I'm like, what am I watching, man?
No, dude, there's straight up porn being advertised. Fucking Bitcoin nonsense. Fucking.
There was
that one dude
right before the election. Right before the election in Canada, which happened last week, there was a shit ton of fucking conservative propaganda that was getting pushed around on the fucking.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I was targeted, but it was crazy.
You were targeted.
What does a Canadian debate look like? Do they just like shout at each other and then apologize afterwards?
Fuck you, kill yourself.
It
Like,
is.
I will do better than you, but I'm sure you'll be great.
You know what? It is actually refreshing though. Like when I was watching the Canadian debates, like the people involved are actually amicable and they don't act like fucking. They're not like a bunch. They're not.
It doesn't feel like a stage play.
Dude,
America does feel like a fucking like it's scripted or something.
It feels like Big Brother. Feels like Big Brother.
Yeah.
Fucking like people are yelling at each other. And
We don't get political on this show. We promise.
No. Except if you're part of the Bloc Québécois. Fuck you. No, I'm joking.
you.
Actually,
They sound French.
Oh yeah, they are.
So, you know, this is the shit that I see. Oh,
Go on.
This is the shit I see on my fucking timeline.
Describe
This is an ad, by the way. Official ad. Superheroes used to fight America's enemies. Those days are long gone. And post 9/11, Marvel and DC publish Muslim superheroes, which is nothing less than enemy propaganda. Enter Pigman. He fights jihad. Help me make Pigman #1 happen by backing my campaign. And it's this fucking racist shit right here.
That looks like something that would be in the studio. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking.
Fuck yeah!
We need a director to direct Pigman. Otherwise, our movie's not gonna come out.
Yeah. Anyway, we have a Patreon, as Cass said.
Wow, what a fucking great plugger. Where is it? Holy shit, man. Right, you can
That's
go to
so
patreon.com/GoodBadBruv And
We
there's some
finally
great shit
have
on
this
there.
week's Spider-Man 2 dropping. We promise.
Stop
Cat has
promising
any-
things that can't be promised. I don't know.
Bitch.
I have
It's
so
been
much to
3
do.
weeks.
I have so much to do, and it takes a long time.
Okay, look at home.
Okay,
We
look,
had to do some reshoots. We had to do some reshoots.
The Russo brothers directed the second half of it.
Yeah.
Beast World. No, go to Patreon. It's free for 7 days. Otherwise, it's $3, so you can watch all of our watch us watching shit. Crazy concept. But all of the dubs are completely free. You can just press the follow button and access everything for free. So go do that.
And there have been conversations. I think we are going to try and get a commentary out. We haven't decided what movie we're going to do yet. We have
True. I want to do more of them. So
Yeah,
apologize.
We did have a
Yeah.
recommendation from Darrell, The Tooth Fairy, with Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, that's got to happen.
Like,
Speaking of
you
which,
can't say no to Darrell.
it's
Yeah,
true.
so I think
you
that'll
just
be
say
our
one
next
thing.
one.
You say one thing to Darrell.
Darrell.
Speaking of which, our latest podcast episode, our good friend Darrell was on it, and we talked about
good.
It was very, very good. We talked about Sinners, the best movie of the year so far. Probably will be the best movie if it's not. I'll
Oh
be very
man,
surprised.
I'm still on a high on that fucking.
What a
movie,
picture!
man.
What a picture! What a picture! But yeah, we talked about that. We discussed a lot of fat. We talked about a lot of fast food. The chicken crispy sticks or whatever you guys were talking about.
Fuck the shit out of them crispy sticks, man. Yeah,
Hey guys, I just
Darrell, thank you for being on
if
the
you
pod.
guys
It was a
wanna
great
know-
episode. What's up? What?
I just tweeted 2 things on the GBB account. If you guys want to check them out right
What? What? Give me a second.
I want everyone to know that's listening to this pod right now. I'm trying to encourage these two boys to just tweet whenever they want on the account, as long
I
as
have to
it's
remember to
not
log in to
political
GoodBadBruv.
and/or racist. All right, let's see what you just
Get
tweeted.
the bed in the
Live reaction.
Oh no!
Oh no!
If you guys want to know what they're reacting to, go to Good.
Damn, it seems like the only way you could go and check that out is if you go follow us on Twitter. GoodBadBruv.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway,
But another really good website is where I got this fucking sexy hat. You can go to GooseBadBruv.com.
Get some of that
All the
merch.
merchandise. By the way, there's Donut Cast merchandise on there. I completely forgot. So please check that out as well.
And
There's some cool stuff on there.
you're currently wearing something that was also specially made for you, if I'm not mistaken, right? Mr.
Can I just
Donut
address this?
Cast?
We're going to talk about him later. I was sent a Joe Hendry shirt by a fucking official. I can't remember what his name was.
that's
I apologize.
crazy.
But they were like, "Hey, we watched the." By the way, go follow bodyslam.net on Twitch because
There's a lot of good shit on. There's a lot of good shit on.
we did a watch along of WrestleMania where we got a bunch of people to watch. I think there was like 300 odd people in there. So thank you for being there if you were there.
Everybody gathered for mid.
Of course, the delightful surprise that Randy Orton's opponent was Joe Hendry, who I have been a huge supporter of the last year and a half, pretty much. And I got contacted by someone. I don't know if they worked for TNA or like some kind of merchandising company, but they contacted me and they sent me a pink and like bluey green Joe Hendry shirt, which is obviously my colors. So it's like,
That
what
is
the
fucking
fuck,
nuts.
dude?
That's fucking nuts.
Thank you for this. It's comfy as fuck. And
Wow.
up the Scotland forever. Yeah. Do
I
you
agree,
know
guys.
the
Scotland
backstory
forever.
behind?
Hashtag book Gallus. I'm joking. Fuck you.
No, wait, no.
Fuck away from these people.
Simon, do you know the story behind that audio?
I do not know the
It's
story.
kind of
behind
sad,
the
actually. I don't want to put down the mood, but
It's
apparently,
sad.
We just talked about how we're gonna
the guy,
die.
like beats his wife during it, or something. Like apparently, you can hear his wife like whining in the background or some shit while he's going to Scotland forever.
Scotland forever.
Babe, please, I'm so horny.
You can hear like
It's like fucking. It's like the fucking Family Guy thing where it's like Horton hears domestic violence and doesn't call 911.
I just referenced that earlier.
doing this.
I'm sure they'll resolve it.
I'm sure they'll get that.
So good.
My brother talked about how last year he was traveling Europe, and he said that he swears that he heard like a marriage disintegrate in the room next to him. Like he heard an argument so vile that
Isn't that the best?
That's awesome, dude. Oh my god.
Like the old lady with a broom. Can you shut the fuck up?
Housekeeping.
Hey, can I join?
You guys having rough sex in there? Oh, you just had an argument.
I come in anyway. I come in
anyway. No.
I don't play.
Well, what's up, guys? What's
Hey man,
going on?
WhatsApp. I'm turn on WhatsApp.
You know what? I hate that app.
Me too. I don't use it.
I
At all.
don't use WhatsApp.
It's stupid as fuck.
It's pointless. You just use Messenger app.
It's like Discord, but for coworkers.
Yeah. I mean, true. I use
Instagram.
it for like work groups and that, but like not really. Just poop.
Instagram's the same, dude. Instagram's fucking same. Like,
Nah, man. I feel like Instagram is the like goated hub for sending people memes.
Instagram is the goated hub if you want the most racist fucking shit imaginable. I'm like, holy.
or a lot of bots. A lot of bots. I don't know if it's because I once connected my Insta to like one of my dating profiles, but I get like a fake dating bot on my thing like every other week. It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the group chats where it's like, do you want to see my fanny? Click here.
They don't say it like that. They don't quite say it like that. They don't say
Oh, you want to
fanny.
get a good glimpse of my minge?
I present to you my fanny, Sir Chadwell Heath.
What's that from? I reckon.
Boris Killington.
Yes, but insult to injury, I shall present to you my fanny, Sir Chadwell Heath. What are we gonna do our altercation station about Family Guy episodes? Like, what's the best?
Oh, that's a good shout. Oh, I love that actually. Best
Best
Family Guy
episode,
funny
guys.
moment. Best Family Guy
funny moment. That's gonna be even harder. Anyway, before we started recording, you guys mentioned a show called The Rehearsal. I don't know what that is. Please elaborate. What is it?
The Rehearsal is like Nathan Fielder. For the folks at home who don't know who Nathan Fielder is, Nathan for you.
For the good folks who Nathan Fielder.
He's a very, very bizarre comedian. A very good
strange
one.
man.
Very strange man. I do wonder if he's mentally okay at times. If you watch any episode of Nathan for You, you'll understand. My favorite fucking bit from that show is when he goes like, so here's what's going to happen is I'm going to be handcuffed to this. On the count of 3, my pants are going to drop in front of these grade school kids. This officer will be here to arrest me. I have exactly 60 seconds to undo these handcuffs.
My brother quotes that like all the fucking time. Like,
He's
no,
funny as
the-
fucking thing.
The best one of Nathan for You is, I don't know if have you seen Nathan for You cast? Have you seen it? Do you know
No,
anything about
never.
it? So there's an episode where he's trying to get people to get this deal for this like gas rebate. Like he's trying to get people to get for this deal on gas, right? But the only way that they can get it is if they go with him on like a full night camping trip pilgrimage to find the gas rebate. And then the whole message of the episode is that they decide they didn't want the gas rebate. And then he says that, there was no gas rebate. I just wanted to get to know you guys. And they all walk away, and the camera zooms in, and the gas rebate is hanging in one of the trees right next to the campsite, and nobody noticed it.
What is that show called? Because Zane showed me that.
That's Nathan for You. That's Nathan for You. That's what that is.
That show was fucking hilarious. I can't remember what the other episode was about, but that was so
I
funny.
think I was there and watched it, but yeah, no, dude. So
Come up a fucking mountain. He's like, guys, there is no tax rebate. I just thought we could bond as a group. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
So The Rehearsal is just this bizarre show in which Nathan Fielder just has these weird scenarios that people walk up to him. Like, I haven't watched like much of the first season. I've watched a good part of it, but like the first episode, for example, it's about a guy trying to tell his friend about like a job or something, right? Was that what it was?
No, that he cheated on something, and that it was like a trick because they were like trivia
Right,
partners.
it was.
They were like trivia partners. Yeah.
That's what it was, and he had his problem from that. And basically, Nathan Fielder just goes, so to help him out, I made this entire rehearsal where he literally builds the restaurant, a model of the exact restaurant or something, builds literally everything that resembles his like. What was it?
No, the best. So the episode opens, Cass, with him going to the guy's house, and he has the conversation with him and says, "Okay, I need you to come here. I need you to do this." The guy shows up, and what the guy in the rehearsal doesn't know is that a week prior, Nathan sent people disguised as like people checking for gas to take a 3D scan of his house. And Nathan had rehearsed his own interaction with the customer, with an actor playing the customer over and over and over and over again at the place. And then he shows him this. And
he's like,
and it's so they can. What's even better?
So rude.
No. What's even better? So again, like I said, it's about this thing where like he's trying to tell the truth about something to his like trivia, his trivia friend, right? Who's somebody on like his school team and somebody who he goes to all the time. So what he did. The day that he went to actually go tell his friend about this is he got all the answers to all the trivia questions from the bar. And then he took the guy out for a seemingly normal walk. And there were all these events that happened around him that subliminally implanted the answers into the guy's brain. So he got every single question right. Like there was like a certain, like they walked past a certain plant that was planted on the ground. He goes, that's insert plant name here. It's very dangerous for X reason. And then one of the questions is, this plant is toxic for this reason. And the guy gets the answer right because Nathan implanted it subliminally, putting the plant right next to him.
That's incredible.
That show is unbelievable, man. It is just, and then this recent season is just next level insanity.
Doesn't he make Paramount Plus into like a Nazi scheme? Isn't that like
Paramount logo into like a Nazi Germany thing? And I'm like, holy shit.
That's fucking amazing.
Like they all have the Paramount logo and they're all like fucking Nazis and they have like the flags and shit.
I won't spoil, but I think because I remember I was on call the night that Wyatt watched the beginning of episode 2 of season 1 of the rehearsal, which is one of the funniest script flips ever in anything ever, where what happens is just so jaw-dropping without context that it's like it's.
And then he made that fucking show. What was that show called with Emma Stone that he did?
Oh, the Curse.
The Curse.
Yeah,
I've not watched that show yet, but holy shit, that also looks insane. I've seen like clips from it, and it's one of those things where it's like every scene is so painfully awkward, but you can't look away. It's one of those types of shows. I'm like, oh god.
I love how in every interview someone was like, yeah, so I was with Emma, and I actually think I taught her a thing or two about acting.
Yeah, that was amazing. I fucking loved him.
Is he real? Is he real?
Dude, he's like an Andy Kaufman type, man. He's just always fucking on some shit. It's like he's always in character.
He's always up for the bid. Oh my god.
Dude, bizarre. Shouts out Nathan Fielder.
That's insane, man.
Mm-hmm.
You want to something that was funny in the news?
What?
Fucking GTA getting delayed again.
Are you surprised? Is anybody really that surprised?
I know some people are very upset about it. So I'd just like to list a few things that we'll be getting before GTA 6 yet again.
Oh, this
we're going to get Scream 7, Squid Game Season 3, Avatar, Fire and Ash will be out by this point. Stranger Things Season 5 will be started.
Stranger Things will end! Oh my god, Stranger Things started and ended!
Yeah.
Started and ended before GTA 6.
Avengers Doomsday will be out by then.
Oh shit, we'll have 2 Avatar sequels.
The Mandalorian and Grogu will be out by then.
Star Wars will be dead.
The Super Mario Brothers movie 2 will be out by this point.
What about Avengers Doomsday? Is that May or April?
Yep.
This fucker doesn't listen, does he?
He said Avengers Doomsday.
I can't believe him.
Did you say
Yo,
Avengers
shame
Doomsday?
him. Yo, why? I want an apology. The mic is on. Reference. Jesus.
Yo, you don't like it, do you?
You want a reference from a pod that was like 2 years ago?
Sure.
No.
Snow cone?
That was GBV 0 right there. That was the
Snow cone?
0.
Yep.
It does feel like that. It feels like the demo tapes.
Yeah, the lost tapes.
Yeah, legit. If you don't know what we're talking about, we used to be on Base One. We have like 4 or 5 pods that were just movie pods, and it was us 3. So I suggest going back and listening to them because they're just as whacked out as these episodes are.
Yep.
If you want to hear just the worst audio ever from me, go right ahead.
And me. I was recording on my phone at that time. I was recording on my fucking phone at that time.
Speaker quality. Peak.
Dude, I'll never forget the Q&A video on the GBB, not the GBB, the fucking Base World Q&A video where I just popped in for 2 seconds. I was on my phone. I was sick as fuck. And I go, yo, what's up? I was like, yeah.
Don't forget, episode 50 is our next Q&A. So I'll let you know when to ask us some questions. We're going to be going on Twitter and stuff.
Every time you can ask how many times I've had sex every 10 episode, and it'll always be 0.
It'll always be, no. I was asked, how many times have I had sex? And I said,
1.5.
what? With my wife? Because if it was my wife, 0. I love doing like mid-20s Norm Macdonald.
Oh yeah, just fucking
like curly hair. I used to be Jewish. I still am.
Remember when he was in movies for a minute? That was weird.
What did you say?
Norm in movies is very weird.
I don't like him when he shows.
What
it's like
movies
weird.
is he in?
Like a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
He's in that one Adam Sandler movie,
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
No, he's not in Jack and Jill. No,
Dude,
you gotta be
joking. He plays
joking.
the boyfriend of Jill, the one who's trying to take her out, and is Norm.
Doesn't he like go out with him and then?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he does not play Norm at all. He plays like this normal dude. It's really.
And then there's
weird.
what was that shitty Rob Schneider movie, The Animal or whatever? Does he play like?
I
a
don't
Scottish
remember that
guy in
at all. I have no
I don't
idea.
remember. I haven't seen it, but I just know
He's
plays
also
a
in
Scottish
Deuce
dude.
Bigelow, European Gigolo.
That's what it was. He plays a Scotsman in that.
He's in fucking what?
Deuce
Rob-
Bigelow.
Dude, that's Rob Schneider's Black Panther, dude. That is like his fucking.
Here, look. Male Gigolo
And then Europe.
and
Black Panther.
European Gigolo.
Yeah.
You know who directed Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo?
Shut the fuck up.
Mike Mitchell. Do you know what Mike Mitchell directed?
What did he direct?
Fucking Shrek Forever After.
Forever After. Well, do you know what? Honestly, that Shrek film is fucking great, man.
It's a good movie. It's a good ass
I like
movie.
that one.
mean,
It's fun.
it's way better than the third one. The third one is fucking garbage.
Oh
so,
my
like,
god, dude. Ugh.
Too much hungry saying, all right? People gonna be hungry after. All right.
So,
Hey guys, you
so
watching-
your babies are going to be ogres? Yes. Yes.
So Simon, you have to do those. Simon, do you have to do those heavy breath-ins that close to the mic? Fucking.
I was like over here. You want to
Breathing in the chemicals. God.
Is that not the worst song ever made?
It's not that bad. I've heard worse.
Radioactive play Imagine Dragons.
Dude, it's like the song sounds okay, then it goes in reverse, and it just goes.
I will say
White
that music video kicks ass. It's like an underground Muppet fight.
Oh, like the little Muppets are fighting and shit. Yeah,
that
it's
shit
awesome.
rules.
Their music videos aren't that bad. Their music videos are pretty good, but like, goddamn, man,
The Believer one, they had fucking Dolph Lundgren in it. It was cool.
that song gives me AIDS.
It's the
You know what's funny?
Beat Saber song though.
I actually prefer. This is gonna sound weird. I prefer modern Imagine Dragons, if anything. I like that song they did for. I like
the
fucking-
Eyes
what's it called?
Closed. That's a good song.
Yeah, I can do this with my eyes closed.
That was the Cody Roman. That was the Cody Roman video package
Exactly.
song.
I
remember
haven't heard
that.
any of their newer shit other than like the last album I heard was the one with No. Do you guys remember the album that had the song that was in the 2K20 trailer? The fucking Cause you're a natural.
2K19.
That one? 2K19. Fucking hell.
Yes.
God, that was years ago.
That was like 7 years ago, dude.
I remember when that trailer dropped. I literally had my fucking mind blown. I was like, "This is going to be the best game." of all
People
time.
underestimate
It
that
was
game,
so
man.
sad.
That game held the fort for 3 years straight, man.
Looking
was
back,
insane.
it is a great fucking game. It is a
It's
very
great.
good fucking game.
Awesome.
The fact
my
that
God.
we were
Shouts
forced to
out
play it for
JDS,
some
bro. That was my guy.
reason. Oh,
Before it was
the
that
best
was
roster
before.
in that game.
Fun fact: that was before I was Donut Cass. I became Donut Cass like halfway through 2020.
Bro,
If
we had so many 30-minute Iron Man matches on that fucking game, dude. It's just
if
insane.
only we had fucking. If Buddy Murphy and Ciampa were in that game, it would have been the perfect roster.
The perfect video game. Yeah, right there. It would have been absolutely
Oh
perfect.
yeah, because they had like Adam Cole and Ricochet and
Yeah, remember Ciampa was in the last game, but they couldn't get him for the next game for some reason. It was very bizarre. There's a few. Nikki Cross wasn't in there either.
And that was the year. That was right in the middle of the fucking Gargano Ciampa odyssey, dude. Like that was like smack dab in the middle of that whole storyline. So that was just craziness.
Very weird.
Very strange. Very.
Get Adam Cole though.
We got Adam Cole, which was cool.
I'm glad that we're older now and we can just fucking like talk about these games like they're a subtle distraction.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Like they're not video games, man. They're just simulation programs.
Is that sim shit you guys like?
Sim shit up.
What is this? Is that sim shit? Who wants to play a video game where you sit in your fucking ass for 10 minutes? Oh, fuck. It's so funny because that clip is like the showcase and he's playing the women's triple threat mania.
He's like right at the last one. The last one.
Becky's like sitting like a teddy bear and he's like, get up!
He's like spamming the buttons.
So funny.
Don't retain the gun!
Do you know a piece of random trivia I realized? I didn't know Patrick Warburton was Buzz Lightyear in the animated show.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
because
awesome.
they couldn't get Tim Allen. They couldn't get Tim Allen. Wasn't that when he
Like,
got
hey,
arrested? Wasn't that when he got arrested?
I think so.
Oh, like,
To the police station, and that's it. Right, going nowhere, bro. I'm locked up. They got me locked. They got me fucked up.
you know, I'm bricked up. I got locked up. I got prison jumper on my
I
shit.
got a massive boner, and the policemen are like, "Whoa."
We have official confirmation from Dave Meltzer that Alberto Del Rio has signed with WWE.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
They are new.
Seriously, we need to stop.
WWE.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my
Guys,
god.
WWE.
It was a good 3 years. Let's just lay it out. It was a good 3 years.
man.
We enjoyed ourselves. Let's move on.
WWE is like my vacuum. It's old, it doesn't work, and it sucked for about 30 years.
WrestleMania felt like Daredevil season 3, and now we're in Born Again.
WrestleMania was not Daredevil. If you ever compare WrestleMania
year's.
41,
Last year's.
40. Okay, they said 41. I was like, don't you ever compare 41 to Daredevil season 3 as the most mid
Right
fucking
moments in
4
the
out of 10 WrestleMania of all time. Jesus Christ, dude.
What was he saying? Oh, yeah. Their NXT Women's Champion has a restraining order against Alberto Del Rio. I'm just saying.
No. It wasn't Del Rio. It was someone else in the
Oh, it
AAA
was
roster.
whatever
it was
it was.
fucking.
Was it Roosh?
Wasn't it?
Was it Roosh?
Yeah.
Roosh.
Okay, yeah.
Because Roosh was part of the people who tried to be like, "Oh no, fuck you, bitch! Don't you talk about my man like that?" He was like fucking.
Dude,
dick
they
riding.
are really gonna run Evolution 2 after
You
signing
know-
Alberto
I'm
Del
sorry.
Rio.
I'm sorry. You think that's happening? Brother, that shit's canceled. My God, that's never happening.
All I'm gonna say is this. One promotion is running Jamie versus Mercedes. The other one just signed Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah. Do you know what? I kind of agree. I did
I'm just
enjoy
saying.
AEW last week.
AEW's good right now. There hasn't really been a bad episode in like a month. It's been since Dynasty. They've been cooking.
Moxley's not there.
I want to have hope for this Joe match, this cage match with Joe.
I think he might do it. I think Joe might do it.
No, they're not going to take the belt. Joe's
No,
not
he's
gonna
in a
beat John.
stable right now. They wouldn't just give it to Joe.
No, I do think Mox is losing.
Unless they
All
were
in.
fucking nuts
Cool.
and they turned
They might,
Shibata.
dude. They might right now. Considering the landscape, they might just go, "Hey,
Listen,
you know what?
he's in that group with Hook and Shibata.
Mm-hmm.
If they turn Shibata, like if Joe won that belt and then him and Shibata
don't want
were
to-
crazy.
That would be ridiculous. That would actually be not. It could be actually. You know what's funnier is if they turned Hook because he's not part of the Trio of
or they
Champions
could
right
just
now.
turn Joe. He could just beat the belt. I don't need these boys.
It's like I just at this point, let's just go to All In and then either Hangman or Ospreay can take the belt off of Moxley and we're fine.
Jeff Jarrett can take the belt off of John Moxley.
Why were we were dumb because why would I ever want Jeff Jarrett to win the world title in 2025?
Fuck you.
I don't. No, I'm tired of pretending like we were just okay with that for some reason. This company,
Fucking
like,
and I'm tired of pretending it's not.
there's already one Wash J name holding the other world title in the biggest promotion in the world, dude. I don't need two of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jay White. Current WWE UK champion Jay White.
Aren't you guys excited for a match card that has Pat McAfee versus Gunther and Jey Uso versus Logan Paul?
I'm sorry to say this. I'm really sorry that I had to say this to y'all. That Gunther and Pat match will be better than Gunther versus Jay.
Oh, it will be. It will be. It'll be.
No, it's right.
You know why? Because there's no Jey Uso involved.
And he is worse
Jey Uso
than Pat
versus
McAfee.
Logan Paul. Jey Uso
you know what,
versus.
Why are we surprised? Because
I hope that
match.
match exposes Logan Paul for the move merchant that he is.
He hasn't.
Do you know what I mean?
Exposed.
Because he's only had matches with people that are experienced and can wrestle a fucking match. And now you're going to put him against Jey Uso, who can't even fucking hit a spear properly.
He just had a match with AJ Styles that exposed him. If you can't have a good match...
That was still a decent match, it's just it was boring. Do you know what I mean? Like, this match is just going to not be... No, man.
And dude, John and Randy are going to go 30, and it's going to be fucking ridiculous. It's going
to be amazing.
No. They're going to have a 45 where they go back behind the scenes like WrestleMania with Edge, and they go like fucking 90 minutes with the fucking in the gym, and then on top of
every single John Cena title defense to be ref goes down, low blow belt shot for 6 months. Are you guys excited for that?
Yes.
This is what I wanted to have John Cena's retirement year.
Dude, John Cena is gonna lose to Joe Hendry at TNA this year.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Quote me. I swear to God, John Cena's gonna jump ship to TNA for one match against Joe Hendry, and he's going to lose via DQ. That's my prediction.
This motherfucker is touting ESPN right now. I can't believe it. This guy.
That's my prediction.
This fucking guy.
What?
I can't even. You.
What?
Fuck you, man.
This brother is touting on an ESPN article that just released like last week. What is he talking about?
ESPN predicted that John Cena would jump ship.
But you're saying it like it's your. Yeah, you sent it in the chat. Do you
I don't remember that part. I remember when they said. I remember when they said they were
the article to the chat.
I know. I sent the article. I don't remember them saying Joe Hendry.
They said Joe Hendry beats John Cena by disqualification.
My man said, "Fucking yo, Skip Bayless predicted this fucking shit, man."
Okay.
God, you're so washed.
Unhappily washed in this economy.
Okay.
Seriously though,
guys, speaking of the economy, we got 100% tariffs on all foreign movies. We don't talk
Guys,
about
I'm blowing up.
Guys, I'm going to kill us.
Just one last thing. Remember when you guys were trying to tell me that this John Cena heel turn was like genius a couple weeks ago, and it's
fucking. I contend
it's fucking rancid garbage, and
it's really good.
A waste of time, complete waste.
You just got to be a real.
Go to Hollywood, John. Go to Hollywood, John.
So sad.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood whore passed out on the floor. Can't take it no more. Yeah.
So, did you end up listening to that song?
I did not listen to the song yet. I will after we're done recording. Because I woke up. I made lunch, and then my brother and I watched a film that I may or may not be talking about later. So, but other than that,
why don't we talk about those right now?
Oh, that's such a good idea!
What do we got?
I've got herpes.
I have.
And by her piece, I mean her vagina on my face.
So, guys, I'm going to be bringing to the table today a new movie called...
What have we got, man?
It's not a movie.
Fuck! Again? Wait, hit me with it. Fuck. Why are you doing the Trump dance?
Wait, shit now. I don't know what I'm bringing now, because I'm like, I could talk about that.
Oh, you have two things?
This. No.
Well, okay, which one are you more excited to talk about?
I'm going to talk about this.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about this.
Speak up.
I am bringing today... I am bringing a game.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
This fucking gooner.
I'm bringing a video game. Yeah, MJF. Video game.
I like this like a video game. Hard to beat the stage.
Guys, I'm bringing Beat Saber 2. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No. I'll say this. This might be my favorite game franchise. It might be.
Oh.
And I thought it was Silent Hill initially, but really, when you loop back and you go around the block a few times, you remember where you came from. That's why I'm
Your
talking
mother's
about
pussy?
Hitman, baby.
Hitman, I can tell because he's been talking about Hitman lately. It's very nice.
Hitman.
Dude, y'all ever played Hitman?
I never played Hitman. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it is because there's a million of them, but I played one on the Xbox.
Which level do you remember playing? I'll
It was
tell
like this huge sky mansion thing. It was like a blimp or something.
Oh, that
remember.
probably was the first.
It's
of
a
the
newer one.
Yeah, it was one of the new ones then. So, fun fact. So, those games, Hitman 1, 2, and 3, as they're dubbed, they're technically all one game now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, basically, those games were released very weirdly. So, they were released kind of like episodic, like seasons, like the TV type games, like Life is Strange and shit. So,
yeah.
first one was just like, all right, the levels come out and they're like episodic. So, it's like you get one level like a month or something. And they just said, okay, let's just make this one game, call it World of Assassination, and then boom, we have that game. So that's the one I've been playing mostly recently, is Hitman World of Assassination. However, the best Hitman game ever made is Hitman Blood Money on the PS2.
I have got a friend called Lewis who he says Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Money is the best one.
Because what I love about those games is that I'm a big stealth guy. I love stealth games. I fucking love Splinter Cell, fucking all that shit. Is
Batman Arkham.
Yep. Just stuff we have to sneak around.
Oh,
It's the best. And Hitman is cool because you obviously have your silenced pistols, which you can just kill people with. But those games encourage you, especially Blood Money, to be as creative as possible. And there was one level in Blood Money where you're like a theater and you have to kill this guy on the stage. And what you can do is you can swap out the prop gun for like a real gun. And the guy will go and shoot him on the stage, and you'll just like walk away out the exit and just like leave. It's the coolest fucking game.
So fucked up.
This is a PS2 game, man. This is a PlayStation 2 joint, nonetheless. And then we had, what was it? The one after that, the big one on the PS3, Xbox 360 era was Absolution, which very far removed from Hitman. In my opinion.
I remember that was the one I remember getting marketed the most when I was younger. Like everybody,
it's good. It's good. It's mostly for if you just want to go in guns a-blazing, though. You can go in and do it like stealthy, but honestly, the stealth is terrible in that fucking game. If I'm being completely honest, it's more fun to just shoot people. It's more of a John Wick game, if anything. It feels more like that.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I see.
Right. And what was I gonna say? Sorry.
You tried to make fun of me, and you lost your point.
the way you pick up the controller and press the buttons in such a pattern.
Very cool. Then you have the newer Hitman, which, dude, is so much fun. But mainly the one that is quite literally cocaine or heroin is the freelancer mode, which is basically like, so what that is that you have to like, you're given like this campaign basically. You have all these contracts laid out. You got to complete a certain number of those contracts. I think there's like 4.
Yep.
And you choose which one you want to do, and basically it just takes you to a random level from the series, and you have to take out 2 random people, part of a syndicate. But what that game gives you is that you have to basically buy all your weapons, like during like in the game, basically. Like you have to go like, buy them, and if you lose those weapons or any weapons you bring along with you, and you die, those weapons are gone, completely gone. So basically, it forces you to be like, okay, I have to fucking complete this. I have to not die here. And then you also have your fucking objectives that are like, you know, you can decide, they're optional, but it'll give you a lot more fucking money afterward.
Yeah.
And like those fucking suck. They suck. Cause I'm just like, I want to do all of these, but I also want to fucking win. Because
that's like it's got some roguelike elements then.
There's one where it's like, okay, silent assassin mode, which means no bodies can be found, you can't make any gunshots, you can't kill anyone aside from your targets. And then like there'll be a sub-objective in there that'll be like suit only, meaning you can't change into any disguise. You have to run the whole thing in the fucking regular red tie suit, and I'm like, fuck that. I can't do this.
You don't want to look dapper as fuck while you're killing people, dude. Why would you want
but
to
then but you can't do silent assassin that way because you'll bust into a fucking security thing and be like, whoa, open fire. Like,
this man's wearing a suit. He's wearing a fucking suit.
And I'll be honest, man, these games stories kind of just suck. There's no story in these games.
No, there's no plot, man. You just
47. Go kill this guy. Why? I don't fucking know.
You ever see that clip where it's like, there's like a pile of bodies, like someone's clearly dragged those bodies into a pile. There's like 20 dead bodies, and then the
step into my
security comes in. You're holding an AK, and he goes, "Who killed these men? Wouldn't be you, would it?
Wouldn't be you." Yeah, it's literally that. It's just like, whoa.
You just clearly
you have something.
no.
Dude, I love that shit because it's like, yeah, someone will literally walk in, they'll just see you carrying a body, just go like, "What are you doing with that guy? Did you have something to do with this? Oh, I need to go get help."
And then the complete opposite will happen, where you're holding a flower, and then the guard will be like, "Put that down. I'll shoot you. Put it down."
If you're wearing like regular clothes or like civilian clothes and you pull out a knife for a second, they'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Open fire!"
Get that shit. But you could have you seen Wyatt, my favorite, I know you're not the biggest fan of his, but Donkey has a video where he played Hitman, and he lays out a banana peel in one of the big missions, and the unintended person slips on it. So then the guy goes, "What has to do with this? Did you do this?" So he shoots. He walks around the corner. Another person's there. He picks up a safety pylon. He throws that. He turns around. Another person's around the corner. He picks up the safety pylon again. He throws it at him.
Kingsman ass fight scene.
Dude,
it's really great when you just find random objects that you can just throw at people. Like you feel like Dex from Daredevil. It's just like like.
No, I think we mentioned before. My favorite is when you poison something and it has like the obvious green smoke that comes off of it. Like it's just like, oh, I wonder if this is suspicious in any way, shape.
Oh yeah, when you poison with like the rat poison or whatever, and they just go like, oh god, oh my stomach. Oh, and they walk to the bathroom and just go, oh, and then you can just choose to just drown them in the fucking, and they're in the toilet along with their own vomit and just go. The best.
That's fucking nasty, dude. Jesus,
dude, there's some dude. You can do some crazy fucking kills in that game. Also, level design in World of Assassination is S tier. Like the fucking first mission is where you're at like this gala event, like this like runway, like type thing, and it feels massive. Like you walk in, it's like this big fucking like mansion hotel thing, and then you see like the runway, the spotlights and shit. You're just like, oh, I feel like a motherfucker.
Well, my favorites are the ones that are like, I know I saw one mission online where it's like you're at this person's house and you need to kill this one person, but you could set up they all get together for like a family photo or whatever, and you could set up an explosive to go off when you take the picture, and you get the snapshot of them just like all mid-air flying away with their arms.
I think that was actually Blood Money. I think that might have been.
That was Blood Money? Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. Okay. The flamingo one's the obvious, the big one. Everyone's seen that one where you dress up as the
I've never seen the flamingo one, actually. I did not.
You're like a raceway and you got to kill like the person who's like winning this race, and you can just choose to have a meeting with this guy who's like dressed as a flamingo for some reason. Like a guy who's already undercover, you can kill him, pretend to be that guy who's undercover, and then just fucking throw her down an elevator shaft afterwards. This shit rules. God. It's an addicting fucking game because again, it's like one of those things, kind of like a Stanley Parable, where it's like, oh yeah, you can do everything differently. Yep. Like you could be as creative as possible with these kills. You can poison someone, make them slip, make like
there's that one like really big the big mission where like you can go in and like you can kill the people, but like they do like a skydive off this giant building that they're in. You can like take you can like remove their parachute without them knowing. Nice. You can poison their food. You can set them up, or when you walk in, there's a point where like on the top level where like if you aim right, you can bang, shoot the two people around the top, and just turn around and walk out the door while you're getting shot at, and you'll just immediately win.
That's I was gonna say the Dubai level in Hitman.
That's the Dubai level, yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
that is Dubai! Dude, that shit is so fucking cool, man. Because you're just on top of that fucking the real tower, the real fucking Dubai building, whatever the fuck it is.
Burj Khalifa?
Yeah. You can just walk outside, you can see the clouds and everything, and you can just choose to go like, hey, fuck you, just shut him right off.
Sorry, my brain is fried. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Hitman's awesome. Shouts out to the movies they did. Timothy Oliphant. If you ever want to see Timothy Oliphant bald, I know it's horrifying to think of, but
Dude, no, don't watch that.
what was the other one they did? Agent 47. That was the other one. That was like the reboot.
Isn't that Ed Screen? Isn't that Ed Screen?
No,
as
it's
Agent 47?
Rupert Friend.
Ed Screen?
Ed Screen.
He's Francis in Deadpool. He's Francis.
He's that bald
Ed
fuck.
Screen.
Ed Screen.
Or is it
My name is
Scrine?
John Actor.
Ed Screen is like fucking he's like shitty Nicholas Holt. That's the best way I can describe him.
Fire.
I like him in Deadpool. He's a fun bad guy in Deadpool.
He's alright.
I hate to intervene because I'm very excited to talk about my thing. But what do you rate? What are you
I
specifically
rate
talking about?
Hitman
Blood Money
a
or
47 out of 47. And
Ah.
that's what goes for all the games, except for contracts. Fuck contracts.
That's real, brother.
No, it is one of those games. For me, Hitman is that game where it's on Game Pass and you play it like every 6 months. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like, oh, that's here. You play it for like 2 hours. And you
I think I did it with Until Dawn. I did it with Until Dawn, which was a fun time, but
I never liked Until Dawn.
Until Dawn's fun when you have friends you're playing with.
Only when you're with people. Don't play it on your own. You're a fucking loser if you play that on your own.
it's like B Telltale. Until Dawn is like a B Telltale game, honestly, because like Telltale you can enjoy in any form or fashion.
Telltale, man. Ugh.
Fuck
Real shit
too.
Telltale.
Well, I hate to do it to Simon, but I'm gonna have to do it with her.
Oh no! Oh no! He got a joke.
I got a joke's trick.
Why would you do that
Because-
to me?
I also have a video game.
Oh my god!
Yes,
My life
sir.
is like a video
Now,
game.
I'm using this opportunity to talk about this game because all of us play it, and I feel like it needs to be discussed because
No,
No way.
you didn't.
it started off pretty well. It's at a bit of a midpoint right now, and I'm hoping that the next few updates can somewhat resolve my issue that I have with it. We're going to talk about right now. I don't really like talking about ongoing games, but it is what it is. I'm talking about Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, I
thought you were gonna say Fortnite.
I
No,
don't say
listen, there's nothing I can say about Fortnite that's already been said a million times. Fortnite
That's
is
fair.
literally, I don't know what to say about it. It has become the big, like, we say it all the time. It's the real life Ready Player One. There's so many fucking
Yep, it
crossovers
is.
at this point. Like, that game, literally, the custom games that you can do in that, like, it really does feel like the biggest sandbox ever. I will get to Fortnite at a different time. Today I'm talking about the Marvel Studios Hero Shooter.
No, it's
Marvel Game Studios, penis fucking studios, hero shooter game, Marvel Rivals. When this was announced, I was really stoked because lo and behold, I fucking hate Overwatch. But I love how it plays, and I really wish that a different.
And now it's kind of overtaken Overwatch in a way.
Overwatch is fucking dead. No, Overwatch is dead and buried. We're burying it.
Wait, as much as I'd love to agree, Overwatch recently put out a Champions mode or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Cool.
Basically,
awesome, man.
it's more of a MOBA now, which means people smell even worse than they did before.
So what you just said is the game got worse, and I'm supposed to believe.
Okay, to be fair, the game I did try it for a few rounds, and it does feel unique, and it doesn't feel as repetitive and boring as it did before because there's like perks and shit you can get now. It's different. They tried something different, which is what I care about. However, it's still Overwatch. It's fucking boring. It's in my opinion, it's boring. There's no point. What's up, Wyatt? What do you want?
I just saw a clip from the rehearsal. Not a clip.
Oh my
But
god!
a screenshot of Nathan Fielder as Sully Sullenberger.
Oh my god!
I have no idea what the fucking context of that is, but I can't wait to watch. Anyway.
I need to fucking watch this, man. You've hyped
I'll
up for
watch
me.
that.
There's been this recurring thing about a plane. I've seen that like every week. There's been
I
something
have
about
no
a plane.
idea what the fuck.
What the
Anyway.
fuck is he doing?
Anyway, Squirrel Stampede! Fucking.
So
This is what you get for this for the Amazing Spider-Man.
this game went out the gate with 31 characters, which is fucking ridiculous because that's how much Overwatch has after like fucking what 9 years of development.
Yep.
So when this game comes out the gate immediately with the same amount of characters and they're all unique, here's my problem with Marvel Rivals, because hero shooters, I love them. I love playing with friends, especially when you have a full group. It's really fun to like figure out who plays what role, and then everyone gets like a set 3 characters that they can play.
Who's the heel slut?
I'm never the heal slut. I can't play healers for the life of me. I feel terrible
I'm
about
pretty
it.
good Magic.
No, you're not. You're not good with Magic.
First of all, no. Paraplegic says you can climb mountains. No way. My three.
Yeah, we should say our mains. Everybody should say their mains.
My 3 mains are Thor. Well, actually, no, 2 mains now. I don't really play the Punisher. I just play as Thor and Star-Lord. That's all I play as.
I am a big fan of Adam Warlock and The Thing. They have been my 2 goats since playing.
I like Venom, obviously. I like Venom. Venom's I'm playing Tank. I'm playing Venom. But also, I'm pretty good at Iron Man.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right with Iron Man. You're all right.
And then lastly, Magic. I don't know.
You're not. This is the thing. Wyatt has his characters he's good with, and then he'll just pick a random character who he's never played as before, and we lose every time.
Rocket Raccoon.
No. The worst is he'll pick like Spider-Man, who he has no business playing, and then he'll.
I'm mastering Spider-Man slowly but surely.
I have never seen you play as Spider-Man, so I'll watch.
Oh, you weren't there.
I need to find a DPS that I'm good with, because I only have a tank and a healer.
We're gonna find out later.
You know what I mean? Right.
Emma Frost.
Yeah, no, basically, Emma Frost is great. Anyone can play Emma Frost. She's massive. Okay, that's another thing I want to talk about later. But the gameplay is way more fun. I think the third person is way better than first person.
100%. Wait, you can do first person in this? Oh, wait.
No, you can't. No, I mean,
he's
like,
saying in general it's better than first
Overwatch
person.
was first person the whole time. It was terrible.
I gotcha.
And then Overwatch stole the third person, which is hilarious. Marvel Rivals made everyone overpowered, so it doesn't feel like anyone's overpowered. I've never really I've seen people complain about like, oh, this person's doing too much damage and everything, but at the end of the day, every game I've played, I'm like, that made sense, or like, I don't get mad. Like, it feels nice to play a competitive game and not be pissed off with the developers for how they made the game. I feel like it's very balanced and it's very fun. And you can make the argument, oh, it's the same thing over and over. But I don't really know what you're expecting when you play a hero shooter.
Touches, like, there's so much more potential for team composition, and you have
team up abilities. That's really cool.
They're genius.
Really,
they're
really
awesome. Cool. And there are a lot of great comic references. Like, you could do the fastball special if you're Hulk or the Thing, and your partner is Wolverine. Like, you do that shit. Like, it's very, very cool. I think I hope we need to add Ant-Man so we can have Hawkeye do the fucking arrow with Ant-Man.
Bullshit.
I think that dude who's already won the game. Who's like
Cyclops is the big.
That Cyclops would be great. I want Ghost Rider.
He'd be great. I think an outside pick. I think the Mandarin would be a really fun DPS.
Ooh.
I think that actually.
Oh, sorry, no, MODOK.
MODOK would be great. Oh my god, he'd be so broken, dude.
Easy to headshot, but I want MODOK.
I think the obvious one too is like Ant-Man, because like the idea of like growing small and then just going like doing the.
I think you should do Ant-Man and Wasp as like a duo character, like Cloak and Dagger. Like you can have both of them. Like Ant-Man's more like Giant Man, where he's like
Sonic and Tails, where he's like holding
smashing people up, and the Wasp is like
one thing about this game that I do find a little odd is some of the voiceovers, because a lot of them sound pretty suggestive.
What do you mean by that?
Gotta get that vehicle. We are undefeatable. Oh.
Yeah, okay, this is my point I was going to make about Emma Frost.
Jury executioner.
This is a gooner bait game.
It really is.
The devs in this game, at least half the concept artists or whoever's making the characters in this game, wants people to make porn of these characters so bad.
Snowbody mind control.
Snowbody.
Why are you a white person saying the word snowbody in a...
Have you seen that fucking... I can't say the word because it's the N-word. But have you seen those fucking fat black people videos, the AI videos, and they're like, we got 16 snow bunnies in the back of my yacht. And it's
Oh god.
Anyway,
Also, Punisher is I'm a great Punisher.
No, Zane is a
Shut
great.
up, man.
Zane is a great Punisher. Zane is fucking great with the Punisher, but nah.
God damn it, dude.
He's like the Punisher in real life, also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've
That's a
never had
shame.
Zane on the pod. We should get Zane on the pod one day.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Fuck, why haven't we done that? Fucking.
We've never gotten him on the show. That's bizarre.
Well, because he keeps saying, like, he always does the bit that he doesn't want to be on, and I don't know if he's being serious or not.
I think Zane, yeah, I think we gotta do something about Zane.
I think he'd be good. I'll give him a contact.
You
Sorry.
ever heard of we need to talk about Kevin? We need to talk about Zane.
That's from Home Alone, the beloved movie.
I know. Thank you, Cass.
Speaking of Home Alone, that's what I wish I was when I see people like Emma Frost, who has 94% of her tit out.
You play the game with one hand.
Like, look! I'm as straight as a
he's a
pencil on a
milky.
good day. like, you know, bro, on a decent day, you know, I'd be like, wow, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, that's not what the game's for. You know, it's a fucking. Is it a 16 rated game?
I
It
don't
has to
know.
be at this point, right?
No, it's 16.
It's so much more like colorful and like there's not.
Okay, well, there is one Invisible Woman skin where she's just butt ass naked. Her ass
Yep,
is
almost.
out, man. It's like,
You can see her pussy flaps.
what is going on?
Come on.
That was a little
Come
crap.
on.
Man, she's invisible.
Hey, that's no way to talk to a member of the team. Especially since it's so silky smooth. I mean,
Stop.
Stop.
It's okay.
Stop.
I got my Game Boy. Marvel Rivals, at the end of the day, there's not a lot they're doing other than adding characters, which is fine. But if I feel like they're going to do it way too quick, and it's going to become very unbalanced very quick. So they got to slow down, add new modes probably, because they did that deathmatch thing recently.
Deathmatch, Doom match. The Doom matches.
That was fun.
Great.
They should
Yeah.
make that a main staple of the game, make it competitive. But yeah, no. At the end of the day,
With the Doom
here
matches is the problem with the Doom matches making them competitive is that while you're right, every character is pretty equally broken. So many of them are broken in different ways. Like not all of them are broken because they're good in combat. A lot of them are broken because they can heal well, or because they can take damage, or because they can move around the field very quickly. So it's harder to make it competitive because like what's necessarily good in a team-based game is not going to work in a fucking free-for-all.
Exactly.
Essentially, it's not like Fortnite where it's just built to be a shooter for everyone.
I think Rogue would be a fun pick too, because you get like steal powers from people.
You think really briefly, Taskmaster would work for that as well. You could do something with that as well, because God knows we need some more Taskmaster content in the year of our Lord.
Stay tuned for this week, guys.
Stay tuned.
We got a big discussion video coming for a certain film.
It's actually fucking diabolical that they've been advertising Taskmasters. Diabolical. All right. Marvel Rivals as is, it's doing pretty all right. I can see why people think it's kind of boring or like not going anywhere. But
it's fun when you're with friends and if you're really fucking fed up.
Yeah.
It's a really fun.
Oh my
way to
God.
It's a good anger
We-
diffuser.
We have had many a night on call where we have said the most vile things to each other playing fucking Marvel Rivals. It brings
It's
out
all
the
in the
worst.
spirit of the game, though. You know.
But it's also when your team comes together and you fucking smash a game and just destroy the other team. It's the greatest feeling in the world. God.
Now, what is not fun is when my teammates, after we win, we have a great time. They go, all right, let's look at Wyatt's highlights. And then it's like 2 seconds later, it's just like, that was it? Damn. I was like, fuck you.
You'll get that MVP one day, kiddo. You'll get it one day, kiddo.
day,
You'll do it.
One day. Maybe if you
I got
like
one-
DPS, you'll get it. Like just stick on.
I almost
tank
had
or
it with Iron Man one time. I almost did it.
Because I'll see people play this game and they're just like running in like headless chickens. I'm like, just play tanks, man. You won't die.
How do you
Because you keep dying because you're playing characters that are like twinks and shit. So you have like.
Dude, the
150
thing is
health.
my goat. The thing is my fucking goat for that reason.
Here's the thing.
Here's the.
Marvel Rivals as it is. Like I said, they're gonna keep adding characters, which is cool. I'm really excited to see what happens next. Solid. I'm gonna give it like 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty good.
I would
not great,
love
but it's
a
good.
like capture the flag ass mode where you gotta like pick up the objective and carry it from like one side.
Yeah,
to the
I
other.
do
think
like
that'd be kinda dope.
like because they got the capture the point and they got the payload and they got like the that's pretty
hold
much it.
zone.
That's all the
Hold
modes.
zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like there's. Yeah, I
Capture
think
the
you're
flag,
right.
that would be cool.
Capture the flag would be cool,
you
or like
both
a
have
survival,
Tesseract or something.
or like a zombie-esque survival mode where you have a ton of different, like you have aim agents and doom
Fortnite
bots.
save the world. Paid experience.
Oh, gee.
Anyway, my rival's fucking good. 7.5 out of 10. Very good.
Yeah. The real quick one thing I'll say: if y'all could pick one property to get like a good hero shooter,
I'll
what
let
would you
White
wanna
say
do?
because I have the best answer.
what would you?
I just wanted to check because I remember checking them before I left, and the value.
That's a good
I agree.
answer.
Thanks,
Zeus.
Dylan. Wow.
Dylan is talking to my father in the other room right now. I
Yo,
apologize.
Dylan, yeah.
Nice.
I want Simon's family as a hero shooter game.
I'll be real. And I want y'all to think about this for a sec.
Hit me.
Invincible.
That would go kind of hard, actually. That would actually kind of go kind of hard.
I was gonna say like Dragon Ball would be kind of cool.
They,
Any kind of anime would be cool. I've got a really good answer.
What?
Super Smash Brothers.
Well, I was just gonna say Nintendo in general because I don't think you'd get like Smash.
Can
as
you
a
imagine the
hero
next
shooter.
Smash as a hero shooter?
That would be kind of awesome.
See, I still
Can you
think
imagine
the
running
next
around
Smash-
as Captain Falcon? Fucking. Do you know what I mean?
I still contend that the next Smash should be more of like an arena fighter, like a Dragon Ball or a Naruto.
Yeah, like a. You remember Pokken tournament where it was like
Yeah, like
3D,
shit
it
like
was
that.
Do that. That'd be
that.
sick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nintendo, you motherfucker. I was just gonna say I think Nintendo would have the best one. I'll say my second choice,
Yeah,
which is Transformers.
Sonic.
Transformers.
Oh, Transformers would be good.
I think because you have like you could build these like really like these like city wide maps, but they're all small. Like think about the destructible environments in Marvel Rivals. But
that
you-
would be fun.
and you could switch into your
Wait,
cars
no,
or your
no,
planes to
that's like-
traverse around quicker.
Imagine like Godzilla, King Kong, King Ghidorah, Mothra.
Oh, the Monsterverse, a Monsterverse hero shooter. That
What
would
was
actually
that
be kind
game
of.
we played like last year? What was that fucking game called? The monster fucking beat 'em up one that we played. What the hell was that called?
I know you. I didn't play it, but I know you guys were talking
Monster
about.
beat 'em up.
It was like Battleverse or some bullshit. I don't know.
The wrestling one.
No, that's Rumbleverse, dude.
Oh, that game sucks.
Re-
That game sucks.
I do want to try that
Rumbleverse.
fucking, what is that fucking game that looks really good? I forgot. Oh, I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
He's got the memory of a fucking peanut.
Oh, Midnight
Oh.
Murder Club. That looks fun.
Never heard of it.
I saw that trailer. I don't know what the
It was
fuck.
It was that weird show that was at the Game Awards that looked like Among Us, but it was like a fucking like
Right, yeah, I know what you're talking
like
about.
first person type thing where you're all in like a room and you got to kill everyone.
That's just Gmod murder. That's just Gmod murder when you think about it. Honestly, like
Hey,
Simon, what'd you pick?
how many
I have a
stars?
Joker's trick. I didn't bring a Joker's trick this
Oh.
time. I actually brought a movie for once because I don't have any games.
Classic movie.
The only game I could talk about is Balatro, but like, what am I going to say about Balatro that hasn't already been
It's
said?
pretty good.
Hey, we said no card games on the fucking what we got. We said it. No card games.
No, Balatro's not a. It's a video game surrounding
Public
cards.
execution if you
It's
bring
not
a card game to
dude.
what we
we're
got.
gonna record that video of me teaching you Yu-Gi-Oh. We said we'd do that years ago, so
You
it's
said
gonna
we'd do that years ago.
Yeah, and you agreed, so it's
said
going to
that.
happen.
I said, come with me into the great unknown.
Oh my god, DreamWorks hero shooter.
Oh man, dude, fucking RJ mains when their cooldown gets fucking tampered by the fucking donkey fucking alt or whatever Poe and Shifu team up, cancelling out the fucking the toothless alt.
Toothless getting mollywopped by Monkey.
Wyatt, what are you reading?
What?
What is that?
Constitution.
The Constitution of the United States.
Yeah, why? You guys have a problem with that?
Hold on, I'm gonna read.
Okay, a man can't read.
I'm gonna read.
Can a
some.
father not marry his son?
Hey,
I don't
hey,
know.
this thing's gonna be null and void in like a year, so I'm just like
Could a
reading
father
That's
not
true.
marry-
In the wake of terrifying fucking foreign films, we might be on our way.
You watched a
That's
foreign film.
No. I said the tariff. I
I
mentioned how
love
Donald
porn.
Trump was like,
I
"Oh, I'm
love
gonna
porn
tariff."
so much. I love porn.
It's all right, Tom Cruise got this, man.
Do you guys want Eminem's side B music to be murdered by?
I really don't, actually.
That album sucks.
Sucks.
That album is garbage. There's one good song on that whole album. Fucking.
You know what I do have actually? Hold on, let me show you a good album. Let me show you a good fucking album. Let me show you guys an excellent album. Let me show you a
This is
super
awesome.
duper album. Let me show you a brilliant album. Let me show you a fucking
Hit
excellent
me with
album. Let me show you a fucking super duper ultra mega amazing album. In a minute. Simon, what's your pick?
My pick is one of the most stylish, influential movies of all time, and that is Ocean's 11. I watched for the first time mere hours ago. I watched it as of recording this. I had never seen it up until today. My brother and I were looking for a movie to watch. We were going to originally watch something that neither of us had seen. We were going to watch Nightcrawler, but Nightcrawler is falsely advertised to be on Amazon Prime when it's actually on Paramount Plus, connected to Amazon Prime. So we could not watch Nightcrawler. Don't worry. I will watch Nightcrawler. It's a great movie. It's a fantastic. Oh, wait, where's he going?
We're leaving him. He's upset. He's upset. You upset?
He's gonna go Nightcrawl. He's gonna go Nightcrawl, like his favorite movie, Nightcrawler.
Well, I'm nightballing, so
It's gone. I'm
he's looking
Nightcrawling.
for it. By the way, while White's looking for saying, I have the Tenacious D original classic Masterworks album collection. It's all 3 albums, baby. You got
That's
fucking the original right here.
Yep.
Right?
You got Pick of Destiny.
You got Rise of the Phoenix right there.
I swear I had that on Blu-ray. I don't have it.
You
Ah,
got the Pick of Destiny, baby. You got
What
that
a
fucking
lineup.
Pick of Destiny.
What I was going to do, Simon, I was going to give you the digital code if I still had it in there. I'd be like, here you go.
Oh my god, I would have actually popped off if you gave me that.
man.
Send that to me later.
I don't have it. I don't got
If
it.
you find it, send it to me.
I don't have the movie.
Find it.
Anyway,
No.
Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11. I think it was cool that Wyatt mentioned Hitman because I brought another sort of sleek, sort of stealthy, sleuthy, stylish sort of movie. This is obviously Steven Soderbergh. It stars George Clooney, Brad Pitt, British Don Cheadle, which is my nightmare sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, Kaz, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but Don Cheadle does a British accent, and it's the most
Ocean's 11.
horrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. Among many, Matt Damon is also in the movie. Julia Roberts and a few others. It follows a group of folks who decide they are going to rob not just one, not just two. They're going to rob 3 casinos at the exact same motherfucking time. In the whole thing, they're gonna Joker's trick 3 casinos in Vegas, dude.
You said Julia Roberts, and I just thought of 21 Jump Street. Julia Roberts, Julia Rob.
Dude, you know what's worse is we were watching it. She came on to me. My brother was like, "God, she has the mouth of a horse," and I was like, "What the fuck, Dylan?" He
He said
said,
mouth of a whore. I was like, that is crass.
"No, horse." He said, "Horse."
Horse, and I'm like,
she's
what
got a
the
really
fuck?
big mouth.
Come on now, she's no scared.
Oh, you made it worse. The fuck?
That is cruel.
No.
It's too high. It's me, Julia Roberts.
But no,
You know,
first things first. What?
Our reaction out to seeing the first Ocean's 11 was like, wow. Y'all
Wow.
done this one.
Holy shit, guys.
Congratulations. Another non-woke movie. Let's
Another. It is, dude. There's only one female character in the movie, and she has like maybe 10 minutes of screen time total.
Dude,
So,
those movies are for
it is-
dudes, man. Those movies are for
Who's the
white
director
Dudes
of that
rock.
Vince Vaughn fucking movie, the police one you saw, Wyatt, where you're like, don't ever...
Oh,
like,
Drag Across Concrete?
Yeah, it feels like that guy. It's like
Soderbergh respects women, at least. You could tell like he's a classy man. Like, he respects.
I think S. Craig Zahler respects women, but he doesn't know what women are. That's the thing. I think
He doesn't know what women are.
He doesn't
women
know
are.
fully what they are, and that's why he doesn't fuck with it.
That's why he doesn't fuck with that. Just imagine him showing. They show him a picture of just like not even like a Victoria's Secret, like just like a basic like a generic like
He goes,
AI create woman, and he goes.
Yeah, he sees a vagina, he's like, what the fuck is that? Fuck, no!
Not even because he hates women. He doesn't know what they are.
yep, he's scared. But no, Ocean's 11's cool as fuck, man. It's like
It's a great movie.
Leak. It's fun. It's cool.
I love me a good heist film. I love me a good. Fun fact: Steven Soderbergh's other heist film, which I absolutely love, is Logan Lucky, and I've seen that movie multiple times. Very, very enjoyable movie. Also known as Ocean's 7-Eleven. They reference Ocean's 11 in Logan Lucky, which I think
I forgot about that. That was funny.
He gets away with.
Also features an insane cameo by Seth MacFarlane, Logan Lucky.
Oh yeah, he's like one of the race. He's like one of the car drivers, one of the NASCAR drivers.
I was like, who is that? And then I'm like,
dude, Sebastian Stan is the other one. Seth MacFarlane and Sebastian Stan are the two, which is insane. But regardless, this movie, similar to, I realized how much Logan Lucky like sort of pulled from this is like they have like the two brothers who are responsible for like all the getaway shit and like and all that stuff, and like two fucking smart folks. There is a impressing like romance sort of overarching with this. The only thing I know to say about this movie is so well paced. This movie is an hour and 48 minutes long, and it feels like that. It's just there's no moment in it that's not very engaging. It's a very breezy watch, but you're also like very into it. This is a very comforting movie. This is a story that in other, like obviously heist movies can be very tense. Heist scenes in movies can be very tense. I think about The Dark Knight. This movie is surrounds a heist, and there are some scenes that are like, you're like, oh shit, I hope they get out of this. But you're never like freaking out. You're never worried because you just believe that these guys have everything under control. They know what they're doing. They are men with a plan. Like Brian Kent.
I'm a man with a plan.
Yeah, like they're just they let you know straight from the beginning the kind of movie that you're in for. When they show George Clooney's character Daniel Ocean in prison, and he just has no fear in his eyes whatsoever. He's just sitting there, totally calm. He knows he's probably going to end up back here sooner than later. But he's like, it's fine.
Fear.
It's real, dude. Wait, fuck fear. Who said that? Who said
that's
fuck?
Ryback, remember?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fuck flies.
My big guy load. My big guy dong. That's Steven Soderbergh directed this movie. He pulled up on Game and he directed something really, really fun here.
What I like about this movie a lot is just how cool it looks. Like everyone's just cool.
Dude.
Like it has this.
The lighting is so like all. It's either like these like the dim, like the sort of like dim, like these like oil lamp lights. Like it's all like bright and yellow. But every time they shoot the city outside, like you could feel how like kind of lukewarm it is outside because the sky's.
It's one of those movies that you turn on like a nice like Sunday evening and you pour a glass of scotch over some ice.
Yeah, you're just chilling. You don't even really need to hone in too much to it, but it's a lot better when you hone in.
Do you know what movie I do that with?
What?
Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul, available on Netflix right now. And
I fell asleep watching that movie, by the way. I just want you to know.
Oh, you're a fucking dick.
I never actually finished it.
But you gave it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd?
Yeah, it's Wallace and Gromit.
This is the power of Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. It's fucking Wallace and Gromit. What's
great? It's goated. That film's great.
I fucking love Wallace. Anyway, Change Gromit. Anyway, Ocean's 11.
He rips his shirt off.
Change.
No, he just goes.
Anyway, Ocean's 11. This movie also just has insane amounts of aura, not just in the cast, but in just moments. The way it's. There's this one scene of George Clooney, Matt Damon, and Brad Pitt. Dude, there's multiple height moments in aura in this movie. There's this one scene where it's just them in an elevator, and they all have these like black vests on, and they're just sitting there, and they just look tired as fuck because it's like halfway through the heist. At this point, it was like, these guys are just fucking. I would hang out with these guys. I would risk I would risk dying. I would risk pissing off this insane casino owner just to hang out with these guys because they're very, very cool. And then you get to the end of the movie, and it evokes like just the way the music is. It evokes this very old school Hollywood feel. This movie came out in like 2001, but it feels like a movie that was made in the 70s, the 80s. It's a very like classic.
It is weird. This is like an old franchise that people really dig, like nowadays, especially.
Well, like Ocean's 12 and 13, I don't hear as much about because like I hear 12 is like really bad, right? Is 12 like
people still like them though? That's the thing. It's like a Mission Impossible thing.
12 is mid.
It's one of those things where it's like Mission Impossible, where it's like it doesn't matter if there's like one movie that's not really that great. The whole franchise is just great. It doesn't matter.
Is Ocean's 8 good? Is Ocean's 8 good? No. Okay. Yeah. No, that doesn't. I've like because
you're
like
never gonna get the aura, the hype moments and aura that the first one has.
We're not talking about no Trump era Oceans, all right? We're not doing that.
2018 Oceans is cursed as hell. Honestly, it's kind of
2018
ridiculous.
was low-key a cursed era for movies.
Well, what happened?
Well, it's not again cursed. I don't mean as in it was a bad year, but just there was a stink.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
A stench.
Look, you like how you can tell like what an Obama era film is. You know what I mean?
You can tell what a Trump era film.
Dude, Iron Man, Transformers.
Those were Bush era. Obama era cinema for me is like the Ides of March and like a bunch of those like the Adjustment
Paranormal Activity.
like movies about like espionage and stuff. Like there's just
Cats and Dogs. The Revenge of Kitty Galore.
Guys, it's like I don't know. That for one day.
Dude, Real Steel. Real Steel's an Obama era movie when you think about it. It's kind of crazy.
You know what else is an Obama era film?
What? Oh, it's an Obama
Pirates
era
Band
film.
of Misfits. That's what it was. Okay.
That's actually kind of sick.
Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists is a much better title than Band of Misfits.
Is that what it was called over there?
It's a good movie.
Yes.
Either way.
I didn't know that.
Plus, it's Aardman, kind of like Wallace and Gromit,
Vengeance Most Foul. And that's our show today, folks.
Regardless, Ocean's 11, great movie. I'll give it 9 out of 11.
Now, allow me to explain
that kind of reminds me of that tragedy.
Yeah. What was it called?
Ocean's 12.
Oh, Pearl Harbor. Sandy Hook. So,
Bowling for Columbine.
No. Quiet. Silence. San Diego. White.
If y'all are in the mood for good heist shenanigans, watch Ocean's 11. It's a great movie. And then watch Logan Lucky, because it's also a great movie.
And then
what are you going to say if you're in the mood for good heist shenanigans? Go to look up fucking Sandy Hook.
Go stick up your local McDonald's with a Beretta and see what happens.
Oh, my God.
Did we just threaten violence on the podcast?
Well, yeah, no. We always threaten violence on the podcast. What are you talking about?
Speaking of threatening violence, we're threatening violence against a certain TNA individual by the name of Joe Hendry.
Oh, man.
We're
Wow,
not
okay.
doing that.
I totally forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, guys, we said we were going to talk about Joe Hendry, whoever the fuck the wrestler.
Well,
so, yeah.
Look, I made a promise that whoever wrestled Randy Orton, I would at least give a little chat about on the pod.
We did.
I was not
Sure. That's it.
expecting it. I was not expecting it to be Joe Hendry. I'm dead serious. That was.
You said that as a total bit on Twitter, and then I made fun of you, and then it actually happened, which was
It
ridiculous.
was fucking amazing. I already talked about it on the pod, but like, if I'm being real, just really quick, like, I'm so proud of what he's accomplished. He's so fucking cool, and he's so creative. You don't get people like this in wrestling anymore, man. He honed his craft so quick. TNA picked up on it, which I'm so happy about.
I want to put something to bed here, okay? Because a lot of people will make the ill-cited claim,
Ilya Dragunov.
the ill-fated claim that Joe Hendry has always been a bad wrestler for some reason. Mm-hmm. You motherfuckers were not around in 2017 WCPW when this man turned heel, and he was leading the Prestige, which was like the top heel stable in WCPW. His gimmick was just
Kurt Angle with his own move, man.
No, he tapped out to Kurt Angle. He tapped out to Kurt Angle with his move.
That didn't happen. Shut up. Stop talking.
He was using the ankle lock for like a while in WCPW as like a heel thing after that. I want to recommend, you want a genuinely like well done heat building like angle sort of match. For those of you who remember WCPW back in the day, for the 5 of you out there who are still around and know that shit.
And aren't very problematic. You know what I mean?
Shouts out Simon Miller. Anyway,
shouts out our buddy Sam, who used to work for them.
That's real, brother. That's real. So
very weird.
There was obviously the overarching storyline. The first year of WCPW was Martin Kirby. Do y'all remember Martin Kirby?
Reddit,
course,
the wrestler, yes.
Dude, I remember watching that Rumble that Martin Kirby started off and then Simon Miller made his debut. I remember watching that whole thing.
Yep.
I think
Martin Kirby, dude, the best one is Martin Kirby had this move. The Zoidberg elbow.
Yeah.
He was trying to hit for months.
Yeah.
And right when this was when Joseph Connors was the heel world champion. Right before he was going to hit it, fucking Adam Pacitti ran out and shoved him, and he got glow sticks thrown at him, which was unbelievable. But so Martin Kirby wins the WCW world title. In that, I believe it's in that Rumble. I believe he beats Joe Hendry in the end to win that. And then literally 2 days later, I believe it was at the WCW Mexico taping, they had a match between Joe Hendry and Martin Kirby where Joe just fucking smashes Martin Kirby and wins the world championship in like a 20-minute, like Martin Kirby work shoot hurts his head, and Joe just slams his goddamn head into the mat over and over again until the ref stops the match. It's actually like uncomfortable. The crowd goes like silent for it because they think Martin's actually hurt, which he isn't, which is unbelievable. I remember there was like a
Joe Hendry shooting on the dude.
Dude, people thought, I remember there was like a controversy. People thought that like, oh, WCW, they're a sloppy shop. I can't believe they let Joe do that. I can't believe they let that happen. It's like, guys, it was obviously like, there's no way that they would allow Joe to do that to him if he was actually like hurt. There's no way about that. So I like to shout out that era of Joe Hendry because I think he's actually great at that time period. He's just smug, dislikable. He was, and you know, you can say what you want about how you view how he wrestles now. The man has parlayed his natural charisma into something very, very genuine with fans that people very much like. And even if you don't like that, you gotta respect it. And
people try to compare him to Jey Uso, and that could not be further from the truth.
It's not even close.
Same with LA Knight.
LA Knight's even big. Like LA Knight has demonstrated he is a fucking good wrestler. Like he is a really good wrestler. Like
he's so good, man. Like every time he has a promo, every time he has a fucking rivalry, he's always the one that people won't win. I remember that 6 month span of him being put in title matches, and then him finally beating Nick Nemeth. It was just so deserved.
Nick Nemeth.
Austin
So deserved.
Open legend. Nick Nemeth.
Now, I also think about Joe Hendry. When I think of Joe Hendry, I think of like Joe Swanson.
I can't fucking hear you, man.
He said
Sorry,
Joe Swanson.
So when I first saw,
I know what you said. I don't know why you said it.
His real name is Joe. Thanks for watching the Good, the Bad, and the Brave.
Jesus Christ, man.
All I'm going to say is,
Look,
so TNA, you go ahead first.
I got nothing to say about Joe Hendry other than the fact that he's good and I like him.
That's good.
I don't know. I love him, and I'm so glad. Like
I just think he can be Chinese.
you clearly know who we are, TNA. You know who we are because you sent Donut Man that shirt.
I don't know if it was TNA. It might have been TNA.
Well, if it was
Imagine
TNA,
it was John TNA.
John Impact, John Nonstop Action,
Total John Stop Action.
John Stop
Action.
John Stop John Action. So if you know, there's a chance that Joe Hendry knows who we are potentially. So Joe,
What
if
we
you're
said his
watching,
name and he appeared?
will he appear?
Joe Hendry?
Tune in and find out
No.
on Total Drama Island.
It's gonna be a hard fucking sell, man.
We can try.
Let me win the lottery first. If you guys want to fucking suck a cock, then get a prostitute.
I got a story. I got a story to tell. I bet on a roulette wheel on Saturday. I put $5 on one number and I won, and I got $180 out of it.
So fire!
I understand why gambling addicts exist now.
Gambling.
When it works, when you do it, you're like, oh, I can keep doing this.
I think what I would do is I'd have money set to go in with. Like most I'd spend is like $30 probably. Yeah. I'd put the money down. If I lost it, I lost it. If I won, I would put the same $30 down. See if I won again, then I'm out. Because I know how fucking scary it gets, man. I don't want to fucking bet too much.
It was an odyssey because I walked past it, and you know how like the roulette wheel has like obviously reds and blacks, but also has the 0 and the 00. I saw that the 00 had come up, and I was like, okay, so I'm feeling lucky. So I got $5. I put it in. And instead of putting it on the 00, I put it on the. I was like, I could put it on the 00 for the shits, but it's not gonna come up twice. I put it on 19, and then the 00 came up again, and I wanted to shoot myself. So then I got even more money, and I put it in. And I was going up and down and up and down, and then on a whim, I threw it all on 19, and it fucking came up.
Simon proceeded to put all of his money into hookers and cocaine, which we don't.
I still haven't had any. I just wanted the hookers to keep me company. I still haven't had
Why does
sex.
my camera look so good?
It doesn't.
Do you see this? It looks
Well,
good.
How can I know if your camera looks good if I can't even see it?
Oh, you're probably listening to us on Spotify, which, by the way, has a poll, which I'm going to read for you right now.
Oh yeah!
Did you see that? Did you see that? That was so fucking smooth, man.
That was so cool.
All right,
Man.
Wyatt.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Great, man. All
I'm
right.
so out of it right now. I am.
We lost all
No, it's
steam.
all right, man. You sit there and look pretty. The poll last week was for the Durrell episode. It said, "What is the best cancelled McDonald's menu item?" So, in last place with no votes, two things. What the fuck? In last place,
Oh, Harris showed
with
up. I
no
was like,
votes
oh.
was the snack wrap and the chicken selects.
So
There
people
you
do
go.
not want the snack wrap or the chicken select.
No.
snack. Okay, cool.
That's
They're bringing
real
them back.
One vote. In second place, the Fruitopia.
Fruitopia. I'm not joking, folks.
Blue
The
Fruitopia?
best.
Blue
Yes.
Fruitopia? That's the
No,
fucking
red,
real
red.
shit.
No, red.
Oh, red's good, but blue Fruitopia?
Dude, so Fruitopia was the best drink. And I think it was specific to McDonald's.
Yep.
It's like
for a
kind of like
while.
Baja Blast was exclusive to Taco Bell. Dude, I'm not fucking with you, all right? When you got chicken selects back in the day, like the 5-piece chicken select with the buffalo sauce and the fries, and then you got the Fruitopia with that, that was quite literally the best meal you could ever have at McDonald's. Something about that drink accented with the buffalo and the chicken.
It baffles
so
the mind
perfectly.
that you guys don't have selects as part, because we have it as part of our normal menu.
No, dude, they got rid of it, man. They got fucking rid of that shit after COVID. I
I
think.
can go get them
Dude,
whenever.
every flavor of Fruitopia is good, bro. Red, green, orange, blue, fucking
And?
purple, yellow, all that shit
Hold
is
on.
going.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Keep that fucking rhythm. One moment. I need to show you all the fucking
Okay, well, you search that up because the winner.
right here.
The
This shit right here, dog.
okay, he's adamant.
When you had this
Never mind.
fucking logo, that fucking logo.
That's good shit.
There's that.
Get the blue. I'm more of a blue Fruitopia man myself.
We don't have
you know,
Fruitopia, but I have seen that before.
It's good shit.
The winner of the poll with 3 volts, 3 volts,
3 volts? 3
with
voltages?
3 votes, anything but the McRib. You're so right. I
That's
haven't
real,
had
brother.
McRib
The
ever.
worst fucking menu item.
Dude.
Why do they keep bringing it back?
I remember being like, ooh, I like ribs. Let's go get the McRib. And then me and my dad went to get a McRib, and he threw up so violently. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, it's
Well,
not
I
even
had
the worst.
bloodshot eyes for throwing up. His eyes were like red in the corner. 'cause he fucking
Jesus.
threw up. It was the funniest trip ever. We were going to Legoland, and it was before we went, and Dad was like, he looked like a fucking drug addict the whole time because he had this fucked up eye. It was so funny. I'll never forget that day, man. Ugh, fuck the McRib. It was disgusting.
Well, it's
Absolutely
not even like that they did.
disgusting.
It's not even like the McDonald's did ribs, which is like know your lane, right? It's the fact that it's just ribs on a bun. Like
Dude,
who?
It's not even rib, dude. It's just ground pork with barbecue sauce. Really horrible onions, by the way.
Yeah, terrible onions.
Cut them and they're terrible.
Terrible.
And then the pickles. It's just like, dude, why? This is like such an industry plant fucking like item.
It feels like you have nothing in your fridge, and you've concocted whatever the fuck was in the cupboard.
Do you remember when McDonald's tried doing the mixed spaghetti in the 90s?
Brother, have you ever
You
seen
remember?
have you ever seen the channel They Will Kill You? And they did the
Yep.
top 10 cancelled McDonald items.
Yep.
Number 5, McPizza and McSpaghetti.
Number
also
6,
fucking- what was
man
the other one?
urinates on fellow passenger
Dude.
for not being allowed to smoke.
Hold up. Real ones remember Shack Pack. Remember
What was
Shack Pack?
Shack Pack? What the fuck is Shack Pack?
Dude, that was the Shaquille O'Neal meal, pretty much. The real
What?
meal-
Come on down and get the shake
Oh. Sorry, it was Burger King. And it had
Okay.
basically like a flame broiled Whopper with like the fucking toasted bun. You had the fucking Kraft cheese sauce for the fries.
Cheese sauce for the fries.
Kraft cheese sauce. I put Gold Bond with the burger.
Okay,
I put a little bit of
sure.
Gold Bond on it.
I fucking hate Cody Rhodes.
These are all fried. These are all from Gold Bond lotion.
Number 7. Student watches porn and gets naked.
We don't use salt. We use Gold Bond.
No, my favorite is the guy mouthing those memes with like no shirt on. His face is covered in
sweating.
sweat. His eyes are burned open. They're bright red.
He goes. Frog stuck in frozen vegetable bag. What the fuck
One more
going
thing.
on?
I'll say this. One more thing about McDonald's. Just throwing this out there.
Yeah.
I did not know McDonald's could do chicken wings and have them be good, but those Mighty Wings from like 5 years ago.
I never saw the wings. I never saw wings.
McDonald's Mighty Wings. I don't know if they were just an American thing for a minute.
What flavors did they have? What
How
flavors?
do we always divulge into talking about fucking fast food, man?
But dude, they were like
fat as fuck.
they were
That's
the
why.
We're fast as fuck. Mighty
I'm not joking,
Wings,
man.
right? Let me
They had a
search
shit
this
ton
up.
of meat on them. There was like no fucking
McDonald's
like,
Mighty Wings were a bone-in crispy fried chicken offering, so they were just ripping off KFC.
Yes, and they were better.
And Popeyes. Popeyes has got wings.
They're like
too.
on the bone wings.
Yeah, they are. They're great. They were great.
Oh.
They had a
So were they
Szechuan
just made
sauce.
out of like nugget material? Was it made out of chicken nugget material?
No. It
They're
was
like fried
real. They were
chicken.
real fucking chicken wings. They were like full.
Okay.
Like, real.
Wow. Oh, would you look at that?
Dude, if they had a garlic parmesan option there,
Dude, you can't deny garlic parm wings. That's the best flavor.
Oh my god.
Argue with
Do you guys
fucking
get the
wall.
cheese sides?
What?
no.
Like every month, like every time there's a reset, we get a different cheese side.
At
It's like
McDonald's?
yeah. So at Christmas there are these fucking breaded camembert bites that you can get in a share box, and I used to scran the fuck out of those things. I got like 2 boxes full, and they were just oh my god, they're so good. We get them every year, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna eat so many of the fuckers.
Dude, the holiday feature items on any fast food or restaurant menu are always just better. Like I remember Boston Pizza had like the twist bread, which was just like the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Twist bread?
Twisty. It was just like their pizza bread. Like it was like a pizza bread, but like it was twisty and like it was way more fluffy. Like you had like way more bread with every bite. It wasn't as crispy, but they exchanged it for the fluff. It was goated, dude. It was goated. It was my favorite fucking thing.
If you get stuffed crust, what do you put in a stuffed crust?
Cheese, right?
Nah, you gotta get the puree,
What?
the tomato sauce.
That's so much sauce. That's so
No.
much.
It's good though. It's good because if you get the pepperoni and you because the pepperoni is fucking sauce is so good.
I feel my stuffed crust has piss.
Yeah. Hold on, I sort out your stuffed crust. Don't worry, I work here 27 years. I know how to do it. Thank you, Gaspar. Fanta.
Oh my god, Fanta stuffed crust.
Oh my god, you guys don't have Nando's, but Nando's has like flavored wings that you can get. There's like mild, medium, lemon and herb. It's hot, fucking hot. Like, well, it's not called fucking hot, but it's called very hot. Imagine you went to a place. Can you get fucking hot wings?
Fucking hot.
They had a April Fool's brand deal where you could get Fanta flavored chicken wings.
That actually sounds horrifying.
No, it was like orange zesty chicken. It was actually kind of good. They were quite good. It did feel like they just poured flat Fanta over a wing, but
See, I do like me a lemon pepper wing, but I'm not
Yeah.
like
Wyatt, you put pepper on anything else? You're the
dude.
For your
real shit.
your concoctions.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, all right? I'm gonna tell you what this fucking burger I made last night. This will be like why it's we just talked about fucking garbage fast food. We're talking about some real food here.
Yeah, come on.
If you
Come
guys
on.
want to elevate your burger, I'm gonna tell you this right now, right?
You lift
Get
up.
yours out on the grill. Go to the grill. Fuck the fucking stovetop. Now fuck that shit. Go to the fucking grill. Get that charcoal grill up and running. Make some fucking burgers. Just do salt and pepper because we're adding the stuff afterward. Brioche bun, toasted.
No, fuck
know,
brioche. Come on,
Pounds
what are
of
we doing?
pussy
Anyway.
packed on a brioche
No,
bun.
keep going, but I don't like brioche.
Burger, brioche bun, and then tomato.
Okay.
I use the yellow
Tomato nader.
I use the yellow tomato, thin sliced, salt and pepper that immediately once you put it on the burger. Salt and
Yep.
pepper
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Thinly sliced avocado. 3.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, you
And
smell.
sliced onion. And then bacon. And then
There you go.
Oh, what?
for
Hold
the
on.
condiment, we are combining mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, slight bit of Dijon, and then a spoonful of gochujang.
I'm sorry. Dijon! Get this table!
Oh, testify!
A little bit of motherfucking mustard.
Oh, taste the fries! Please call my name.
That is the sauce.
Oh, my burger!
You top that shit off, and I'm not joking you. That is the best BLT/burger you'll ever have in your life.
That sounds very nice.
You guys know people put like banana on their burgers sometimes.
Anyway, we're gonna cut the show there, guys.
Man, they don't give me the satin burger. What the fuck is this?
Give me the pussy burger.
They give me a fucking lily pad.
Pounds of pussy packed on a brioche
Give me a
bun.
fish burger.
Give me a
That shit tastes like pussy.
pickle pounder. What the fuck is this, man?
Guys.
Give me a fucking.
I'm bringing back a classic.
Okay. No! He's got a new one! No! Guys, follow us on Twitch, follow us on fucking Twitter, follow us on Patreon. We're gonna be here next week. It's gonna be a great time. Follow our Twitters. I'll put that up before Simon kills us. Guys, it's been a great episode. Don't